Hi, we are Cheryl and John. We sold our home and business in March 2020 and set out to live life differently, traveling the country in an RV with our twin daughters, Brighton and Daisy. We believe the best days are always ahead of us, even in good times. Thank you for joining us as we inspire others to seek the bright days ahead.
Hi gang, just wrapping up our trip here to the Gulf Shores in Alabama, here at the Gulf State Park. It's Alabama State Park. It's a great park. It did not disappoint, and we're looking at the bikes to make sure we get these bikes on correctly, tight. I usually have a cover, but as you can see, the skies are blue today. No chance of rain, so there's no need to cover them and cause any other issues. So got them all secured, making sure we're doing the final check, securing our Rad Runner bikes by Rad Power Bikes, and we got a Hollywood rack, a Hollywood bike rack. This one's specifically made for RVs. There's a lot more movement at the end of the 40-foot of trailer that we have, so the RV bike rack by Hollywood is much more durable. It's able to handle the shaking way back here at the end of the rig. I'll put a link in the comments to both the Hollywood rack and the Rad Power Bikes that we've talked about before. We've had them for 6 months now, and they've been great. So makes a big difference, especially in a state park like this, where it's nearly a mile to the front gate, and that's kind of where the trash is. So we have to take the trash there, and it's probably, I don't know, a quarter mile or so to the swimming pool. And the other great thing about this park, it has 28 miles of bike trails and walking trails. Some of them are raised wooden platforms, some are pavement, a few of them are gravel, but we've spent a lot of time on these bikes driving around Gulf State Park here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. It's great area. We'd kind of committed to staying here the whole month of November, even before we stayed here, because we'd heard such good comments about it. So it did not disappoint. We will be here the whole month of November, having a good time, and maybe it'll be a little less crowded because it is spring break this week, and as we made our way to a couple restaurants, one of them being the Hangout, it was crowded, a lot of spring breakers, but that was good. We had a good time here. We went to the beach. It's Sugar Sand Beach is here. I'm gonna, after this video, show you some scenes of Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, which is right next door. But most of the time we spent right here in the state park, riding our bikes, going to the nature center, going to a couple classes that were designed for kids. They were one on jellyfish and one on alligators. And I think the girls, the Nens twins, learned a lot about those two animals at the learning center. Then we went to the nature center and actually saw some more animals, snakes and frogs and turtles, and that little alligator that we saw during the classes. He has a little pond there in the nature center that he lives in. He's on loan from a local zoo. So a lot of good times here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. We're heading out today. We're heading over to Henderson, Louisiana, to the Cajun RV resort for 4 or 5 days over Easter. So hopefully we can find a church there to worship on Easter Sunday, and the Easter Bunny will find his way to our tiny house as well. So that's it from Gulf Shores, Alabama. Thank you for following us, and we will catch up again soon, probably from Louisiana. Thanks.
Children of the sun, come on, city lights. Let the world be your oyster. Have them fall into their knees, begging please. We don't love like this. We want all or nothing.
biting, yes. And I have been bit by baby alligators before, and it's cute. There's little fish in here too. Oh, are you supposed to
You can try to change us. Do your best to change us. We don't care.
28 miles of trails here at
You can try to change us.
Gulf State Park, Gulf Shores, Alabama.